Now, this is a video on how you can move on very quickly from a narcissist or a toxic person. Now, I just want to tell you a quick story that when I was younger, I was dating a narcissist. Now, I didn't know that I was a narcissist at that time because I've never even heard that word. I don't even think many people heard that word back in the day. But anyway, he was 13 years older than me. I was so young. And, I was so in love with him. And I really wanted to marry him. I wanted a relationship with him. And being that he had so many years on me, he was able to manipulate me and play with my mind and my emotions. And he always would throw me little breadcrumbs to keep me hanging on, making me think that there was a possibility of us being together. But meanwhile, he's womanizing and being with everything that moves. And but I still had hope in my heart for him. And he wasted a lot of my youth, my young youth, where I could have been, going with other people who were serious about relationships and marriages, but he didn't want me to think outside of him. So one day it came to me to get a piece of paper, like a notebook paper, and write 2 columns. Because this is what I did. I wrote 2 columns. One was things that I liked about him, and the other column was things that I didn't like about him. Now, the only thing that I could come up with the things that I liked about him was that he could make me laugh, he could cook, and he was cuddly, he was passionate, and he likes to cuddle. He liked sad songs like me, the emotional songs that women like to listen to, the slow songs. So when it came time for me to think of all the things that I didn't like about him on that column of that paper, I had that he was selfish, he loved to play games, he lied, he wasn't trustworthy, he always wanted attention, he was always doing things to chisel at my self-esteem. He always would talk about my appearance when I know I was a cutie back in the day, y'all. I was a cutie, but he didn't want me to know that, and he just wanted me to keep thinking I wasn't more than what I was. He didn't want me to think I was attractive back in the day, y'all. And all these things, he wasn't a good listener. He said incredibly horrible, evil things. Oh my gosh. So anyway, the list was of things I didn't like was just getting longer and longer and longer. And so the column of things that I liked about him was 3 superficial things. And the things I didn't like about him was a whole page. So that's my point to you guys. If you take your narcissist or the person you think is a narcissist or toxic, do that same exercise I did. And don't do superficial things. Oh, I like the way they smile, or they can cook, they wake me up in the mornings on time. No. It needs to be deep things, like they're patient. They're always caring. They listen to me. They always want to know when I'm home safe. And they're always concerned about me. They're great listeners, stuff like that. Not that he can cook, because the person at Tex-Mex can cook. So what's the difference? Do you like that cook? So, but seriously, if the things that you like about the person that you're with, list is this long, and the things that you don't like about him is this long, then that should give you your answer. And anytime you start considering having a relationship back with somebody like that, always remember that list. And that works with your parents too, because I was adopted by narcissist white family, and I'm gonna talk about why I say white, because they adopted me for the wrong reasons. But anyway, this is a very narcissistic family. And with my adopted mother, if I were to do that same list, I couldn't come up with anything. She could cook, she's great at sewing, but that's it. I'm stumped. at that. But I can go, but I have a list this long of things that she has just done me dirty on. I mean, she just was really, really a bad person. And I'm sorry, I hate to say that. She's passed on now, but you know, she destroyed a lot of people. And that list works with your relatives and your friends when you're considering getting back to them, because that's what your family wants to do. They want to reel you back in and do that whole mess on you again. But remember that list. Remember that list. And you know, I just want to say one more thing. When she passed away, I didn't go to her funeral, but her daughter took my words and used it as her eulogy. Because I told her daughter, who's also messed up behind her, I said, well, the only thing I can say about her is at least she fed us and clothed us and housed us. And so my sister used what I said in her eulogy about her mom, because she couldn't think of anything else nice to say. But if you really look at it though, my adopted mom, who clothed us, housed us, and fed us, that's in the law. You have to do those things or you get in trouble. So that is a mandate that you have to follow or you'll get in trouble. So you have no choice but to do those things. So it wasn't like you could say that was out of the goodness of her heart. She had to do it. It was the law. So I hope this helps someone in really understanding more about the narcissist. I'm going to keep talking about them. I may not have a degree in narcissists, but I've been around narcissists since I was a baby. And I just really know how they think, and it's really, really wicked. Anyway, this is Kay, and I hope you all have a great day.